Well, my name is Josh. I'm a faithful believer in Jesus Christ, and you know, a lot of my story is a story you're going to hear every day if you talk to the same people like me. I became a product of my environment. I grew up with a mother and father who were alcoholics and addicts, and I was kind of dealt the short hand as a kid, and because of that, I didn't know right from wrong. So I grew into that kind of behavior, and I started using by the age of 14. And then by the time I was 17, I was addicted to meth and heroin. And shortly after that, my father died, and then I was having a baby. So it seemed like life was just throwing things at me that I could not handle. So most people, when their life's getting tough, they buckle down and they do the right thing. But I didn't know what to do, so I just got worse and worse. And from the age of 17 to 22, I was incarcerated at least 20 times. 2 years out of my adult life, I've been in jail or prison. And that's not something to brag about at my age. You know, and I came here, and it was kind of funny how I came here, because when I was in jail, my mother was in this program. And I remember the third day I was in jail, I got a visit, and I thought it was from the police. But it was from my mother, who was about 30 days into her program, and at this time I've never really seen my mom sober. And I just know when I saw her through that glass, and I put my hand on that glass, and her hand touched my hand, my life changed forever. I've never seen my mom more beautiful in my life. And when I asked her why, she told me, because God. That's all she said, because of God. And I didn't start to believe at that moment, but I started to bring curiosity towards God. You know, it sparked an interest in my heart. So I told my mom I would come here, and I did. And you know, the thing is, you look at staff members here in the program, and you think we did it perfectly. I got kicked out of this place. I was banned from the family shelter. I did not do the most solid program, you know. But when I was here, I did know that God saved me. And you know, the best part about God is you don't have to know much about Him for Him to bless you. But when you sit down and you listen to Him 30 minutes a night, 30 minutes in the morning, I would have never known how to say no to temptation without the Word of God. You know, I would never know how to show anybody or tell anybody or teach anybody how to get where I got without the Word of God. What's a blessing to me if I couldn't share it? What's a blessing to me if I was just going to throw it away because I didn't know right from wrong? You know, and that's what I learned through the chapels, through the Bible studies. I believed in God and I loved God, but I became intimate with God at those moments, you know. And it's cool now because I get the privilege and the blessing to do devotions every Friday morning. And what a better way to start your day is to teach the ones that struggle with the same problems you struggled with. Teach them all the things that brought you out of hell. And then I get to go to church on Sunday, and I get to be a youth leader to an incredible group of teenagers. And at least once a month I get to teach a message to those guys. And it's all because of the Word of God. It all started what I learned sitting down, listening to chapel, listening to the Bible studies. And we are all very grateful for it.